We're looking for better soil health, something that we can really get a soil that'll stand these kind of weather extremes that we're starting to see, something that'll infiltrate water better, something that'll handle things better when it's dry. And I think if we can build the soil health, get our organic matters levels up through what we're doing with cover crops and no-till and strip-till, that I think we can improve the soil health and get to where we can have a more resilient soil in those circumstances. One of the fields I'm thinking of this year, we've got a field that's normally a wet field. Normally it's just known that was a wet field all along. We put annual ryegrass, clover, and radishes on that last fall, and every other field in that area has got holes in it somewhere, but that field really does not have a hole in it this spring from the excessive water, just because it was got better water infiltration that helped improve the soil that way. Because we can get a better start, it gives us a better start. You can't really get it established well after you harvest corn and give it a chance to grow before the winter starts setting in and it just stops growing. It's not going to be viable, won't survive the winter. And the earlier we can get them seeded, the better chance we've got of them coming through the winter and being a better cover crop. We'd like to see them green all winter. The annual ryegrass will stay green pretty much all winter, but you got to get it established in time for it to get some roots and get developed to the point it can stand that. So we're doing it in standing crops to get it off to a better start. We've built the cover crop seeder on our Miller sprayer. We took the spray tank off, put on a different boom, put an air seeder box on the Miller, and then hoses out to the boom to run drops out there. We've got a 90-foot boom that we're seeding with. We've got drops in between each row that spreads the cover crop seed out there in between each row then. So we developed that 3 years ago. And the other piece that we developed this summer was a 24-row nitrogen bar for the Miller sprayer to put 28 on, 24 rows at a time. We put it on every 60 inches, which a lot of guys have run that concept for a long time, but to get the weight off of it, we went to spacings of 60 inches on our colders and so forth, and was able to develop a bar that we got together this summer then, and to run 24 rows at a time. So we're on kind of the same traffic pattern, but more so we can get over the acres we need to get over at that time of the year. We're looking at bringing the nitrogen bar to market, possibly bringing a seeder to market on that same bar concept, where we'd have a 60-foot seeder that we could just put on the front of a Miller sprayer to seed cover crops with, instead of having to convert it like we do on our 90-footer. So both of those we're looking at developing this winter.